MEDS, or Mechem Explosives and Drugs Detection System, is a remote odor detection technology whereby the presence or absence of a wide variety of substances, each with its own unique odor, can be quickly and reliably determined by collecting odor samples in the area or closed volume, for instance a sea freight container or vehicle, to name but a few examples, suspected to contain the suspect substance, and then using specially trained dogs to confirm whether the substance is present or not. During the 80s and the 90s, the Republic of South Africa experienced serious problems resulting from the smuggling of weapons, ammunition, explosives and drugs into the country. Methods used to detect mentioned substances at border posts and roadblocks were limited to physical searches and the use of trained detection dogs. These methods could, however, not cope with the scope of the problem, and a method had to be found to quickly scan vehicles and containers for the presence of illegal substances, so that only those containing these substances could be manually searched. High volume of traffic through border posts and roadblocks made it totally impossible to manually search all vehicles, containers and freight. Serious legal implications resulted from breaking open seals or locks on containers to facilitate searching through the contents. There are also limitations in the use of dogs, as they are susceptible to extreme temperatures, fatigue, distraction, disease and loss of concentration. In order to reduce the effect of the previously mentioned factors, Mechem decided to take the odor to the dog rather than taking the dog to the odor. The challenge was to find a method whereby the odor in the target area could be captured and preserved for analysis by specially trained dogs in a controlled environment. MEDS has successfully been utilized to detect explosives and weapons, narcotics, protected or endangered animal species. MEDS comprises of the following components: the MEDS filter tube, methods and equipment for air or odor sampling, specially trained dogs, controlled environment or analysis facility, and dedicated and well-trained personnel. The MEDS tube is a medium for capturing, retaining and, when required, again releasing odor. It consists of a PVC tube containing a filter gauze wrapped around a PVC core and is stored in an airtight polyethylene container to prevent cross-contamination. Air samples are collected by drawing air from the target area through a MEDS tube fitted into a tube holder at the forward end of the collection tube. An O-ring ensures an airtight fit. The tube holder is connected to a source of vacuum, electrical or fuel. Tubes are not touched with bare hands to prevent cross-contamination. Any odor present in the air is absorbed and retained in the filter tube. The tubes are placed in sealed containers to ensure that the odor is retained and to prevent cross-contamination. The area from where the sample is taken is clearly recorded. Numbers on the tubes are accurately recorded and linked with the mentioned reference. Sampling can be done through the air vent or door seal of a shipping container or truck. MEDS sampling can also be utilized using an armored vehicle platform. The operator works from the inside of the armored vehicle and is therefore protected if a bomb is detonated during sampling. The major benefit of using MEDS in demining is that it is a method for reducing the area where landmines are suspected to be present. If the sample from a demarcated area indicates no presence of an explosive substance, manual demining efforts in that sector are no longer necessary. The fact that MEDS reduces the area to be physically demined translates into a direct saving of cost, time and other resources. This is bolstered by the fact that this system is accredited by the United Nations and part of the International Mine Action Standards, the benchmark standards for mine action as set by the United Nations. The MEDS analysis facility is set up in a suitable location as close as possible to the area of operations. In the analysis facility, the tubes to be analyzed are placed on stands for analysis. MEDS dogs then sniff the tubes on the stands and indicate the presence of the smell of the substance they were trained to find by sitting or lying down. Stainless steel stands are used to facilitate efficient decontamination. MEDS is an area or risk reduction tool and therefore cannot be used to locate the exact position of contraband. It merely confirms the absence or presence of odor in an area.